Navigating consent in relationships is a vital aspect of building trust, respect, and emotional safety between partners. Consent is the clear and mutual agreement to engage in specific actions, whether they are physical, emotional, or sexual. It is essential that both partners feel comfortable expressing their boundaries and desires, fostering an environment where open communication can thrive. Understanding consent as an ongoing process rather than a one-time discussion is crucial for healthy relationship dynamics. Effective communication is at the heart of navigating consent. Partners should feel safe to discuss their needs, preferences, and boundaries without fear of judgment or repercussion. This requires active listening and a willingness to engage in honest conversations. Regular check-ins about each other's feelings and comfort levels can help ensure that both partners remain aligned as their relationship evolves. When communication is clear, misunderstandings are minimized, and both partners can feel more secure in their choices. Consent must be enthusiastic and affirmative. This means that both partners should willingly and eagerly agree to engage in any activity. Consent cannot be assumed. It must be explicitly given and can be revoked at any time. Recognizing that a partner's feelings can change based on context or emotional state is vital. For instance, what may have been acceptable in one situation may not be appropriate in another, highlighting the importance of ongoing discussions about boundaries. Nonverbal cues also play a significant role in navigating consent. Body language, facial expressions, and overall demeanor can communicate a lot about a person's comfort level. Partners should be attuned to these signals, recognizing that discomfort or hesitation should be respected. If a partner seems uncertain, it is essential to pause and address any concerns rather than proceeding without clarity. This attentiveness can help avoid misunderstandings and reinforce trust. The impact of societal norms and cultural backgrounds on consent should not be overlooked. Different cultures may have varying beliefs about relationships, intimacy, and boundaries. It is essential for partners to discuss these influences openly, as they can shape one's understanding of consent. Being culturally sensitive and aware of each other's backgrounds can enrich conversations about consent and lead to a more profound mutual understanding. In the digital age, the landscape of consent has expanded to include online interactions. Discussing consent regarding sharing personal information, photos, or engaging in virtual intimacy is becoming increasingly important. Partners should establish clear guidelines around their digital interactions, just as they do in face-to-face settings. This aspect of consent can be particularly challenging, but is essential for maintaining trust in a relationship. Revoking consent is a fundamental right that must be respected at all times. Partners should understand that feelings can change, and a person has the agency to withdraw consent at any point. When this happens, it's vital for the other partner to respond with understanding and care. Being prepared for such moments and having strategies in place to navigate them can strengthen the relationship, showing that both partners prioritize each other's comfort and autonomy. Empowerment plays a crucial role in navigating consent. Each partner should feel confident in expressing their needs and boundaries. Encouraging one another to voice concerns and desires fosters a culture of respect and understanding. This empowerment is particularly significant for individuals who may have experienced trauma, as past experiences can affect one's ability to communicate about consent. Lastly, navigating consent in relationships is about cultivating a mindset of mutual respect and accountability. Partners must be willing to hold each other accountable for respecting boundaries and engaging in continuous dialogue about consent. By prioritizing open communication, understanding nonverbal cues, and fostering a culture of respect, partners can create a strong foundation that allows their relationship to flourish. Ultimately, navigating consent is not just about the actions taken, but about building a lasting bond based on trust and empathy.